This is Subaru of Anchorage, or no, this is Rena Subaru in Anchorage. I'm driving Eureka, and this is all my crap spread out. Actually pretty comfortable. I'm 5'10" and a half, and this worked out. From all the way to the end, I had just barely enough room, but I slept pretty good. Yeah, wet, cold, kind of miserable. My original plan was to be up there, but as you can see, it is very, very foggy. This view, colors are starting to change. Unfortunately, what's missing in this picture is a 20,000 foot mountain, and it's actually there, you just can't see it. This ridge line, this low ridge line here, which is only a couple hundred feet, beyond that there should be a ridge line of 8,000 feet, one of 12,000 feet, and right over there is a 20,000 foot mountain that you cannot see because of the fog. So yeah, nothing unfortunately to see today. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to head up north about an hour and a half, 2 hours up to Denali to the park. So maybe we'll get to see the mountain the closer we get. So happy thoughts. Great thing is that this is mid-September in Alaska, which is like mid-October where I'm from. Okay, I bought my bus ticket. Now, what I found out, this is where this is the main Denali bus depot. What I found out is if I go to, or anywhere you go in the park, up to 15 miles, Savage River is the furthest that you can go with your car. What I found out that I didn't realize is that if you get this here and you don't tell them that you want to get picked up at Savage River, they'll set it for here. So if you're camping at Savage River, you've got to get it set for Savage River and not here. So now if I camp there, I've got to come back here to get on the bus. Now, what I didn't understand was, I guess, well, I thought you could get it on any place. He said, well, you can, but you can only start wherever this bus pass says. So something to think about if you're going to come to Denali and you want to take the bus. Backcountry Information Center, which is with the bus station. So all of this is here, and that is the bus depot, and you get on the bus in front of the bus depot. All right, I am going to get on this green bus right here and see the park. And these are all the other people on the bus, and here's my magic ticket. Got off the bus right here at the corner. This was where I wanted to be. Polychrome Pass is over here. We're going to start to head that direction. That's probably a couple miles easy. That's where the landslide is. Not quite the color I'd hoped for. I was hoping for real good color. It evidently it got well, they said it frosted a couple nights ago, so that may kill off all the good color, which kind of sucks, because this was my goal, to get here to this spot or over there. Maybe if I would have got here, I don't know, maybe a week sooner. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Look at that sun. I wish it would come out. Wish I could see the frickin' mountain. I think the mountain should be somewhere in here. Okay, north is behind me. Actually, I guess it would be over this way, maybe. Well, I've got a great view of these mountains, and I came over from Polychrome Point, and I was hoping for bright light and bright fall colors. Unfortunately, I didn't quite get what I was looking for. I heard that there was a frost, and I think the frost may have killed the color that was out here probably several days ago. So I'm a couple of days late for that. Yeah, so $3.39, probably the cheapest I've seen in Alaska. The price of gas here is not cheap. It's real expensive. Diesel's actually cheaper, ironically enough, but regular gas, not so much. This is a Vitus. I haven't gassed here yet, but this is Trappers Creek, Alaska. Probably the cheapest gas I'm probably going to run into. All right, well, it's Friday, which is day 4 here in Alaska, and I'm at a gorgeous beach. This place is awesome. I'm in the Chugach National Forest, and I'm out here taking a bunch of pictures. As you can see, there's pretty good views around here, kind of give you a little bit of a 360. I decided to leave Denali a little early. Kind of glad I am. This is the kind of place that I would just love to move to and live. You can live right off of this beach. So next place I'm going to in this trip is Kenai Fjords, which I'm probably about a half an hour from, so it's pretty close. There was actually a dog over here. Swing around. There's a dog back there taking a poop. What's funny is I was looking at that mountain back here, and I just happened to see something brown move, and I'm like, oh shit, it's a bear. And then I realized it had an orange collar, and it was this person's dog. So now tomorrow I'm gonna hike the glacier, so it should be a pretty good video. It should be awesome pictures for me. As great as Denali is, I kind of like this. This is kind of more of a maritime type feel, closer to the ocean. Yeah, this is gorgeous, and the drive here, I didn't get much, or actually didn't take any pictures because it was dark. But coming back, or actually leaving this area in Seward, I'm definitely going to take more pictures because it is a gorgeous view. we're at Kenai now. You can see the nature center behind. They closed early today for some reason, so I wanted to get some information. So that's not going to happen. However, I talked to a guy that works here, and they said it's supposed to be beautiful just like it is today. So I think what I'm going to do, since I've got plenty of time, is do a quick hike, do the short hike, and then tomorrow do the long hike. They said there's been bear activity, so there'll be a black bear, so I'm definitely taking my bear spray and see what I can get, see what kind of views. I know tomorrow I'm going to start early. It'll probably be a little nippy, but probably get some great views, and hopefully I'll be back in time so that I can get some souvenirs. So yeah, Kenai Fjords. Let's go see the base of the glacier, shall we? All right, almost there. This is the short view. A lot of drainage down that river. The glacier, size mountain, and the glacier. There's a glacier. Go a little bit further here. I think, yeah, you can see it right there above my trekking pole. There's a little arch in the ice, I think. That's moraine to it. Oh, here's a big cave right above my trekking pole. It's an ice cave where it's melting from the drainage. That thing's huge. Let's see what this says. I gotta check my timer, but I don't think it even took half an hour to get up here. Now, going up top, it might take me 3 or 4 hours for sure, because it's gonna be pretty steep going all the way up there. So, there's that. It's all glacier water and silt. Gorgeous. I think I missed peak color by about a week here. Nothing like Alaska. You pretty much play hit and miss. You know, it was peak color at Denali and right before Denali. But then once you got to the interior Denali, you know, some 30 miles in, was no longer peak. It was past peak because it's colder up there. But here, you know, over by the ocean, by Seward, hasn't reached peak yet. So bits and pieces of ice that came down from the glacier. So yeah, I think the thing to remember about Alaska is you need a nice length of time, at least a couple of weeks, if you want to see peak in one spot and then move to another location where it's peak there. That's as far as the colors go. But I think the big problem with that is that you have to deal with the weather. Now it's like in the 50s here, and it's just perfect weather. And tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful as well when I'm going up to the glacier itself. But yeah, I mean, it's not going to be perfect everywhere. And a lot of places it's been raining. In Anchorage it was raining. South of Denali, over by Cantwell, it's been raining. So yeah, Alaska, it's so big. There's so much different types of weather going on here. Pretty unique experience, but well worth it. This park has a little bit of everything. Like this trash. I wonder if those are bear containers underneath. Let me take a look. Dude, these tables are gorgeous. They're freaking like 3 inches thick. Oh, food storage is in here. Huh. Well, okay. It's a little closet. with free. People were getting rid of stuff. That bread's gonna go bad soon. Food cache. Shelf. That's kind of nice. Make sure the door is shut. Ugh. Food storage. Well, this is the walking camp, which is kind of nice. Signs, yes, this is bear country. I think it's mostly black bear over here, though. I don't think they have many grizzlies. 12 sites to walk up. 2 tents each section, 14 days. Campfires, car camping. Good deal. Non-treated well water, so yeah, I'd probably filtered that. Sites 1 through 7. Sites 8 to 12. No pets. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's just take a look at a couple of the sites. This is Kenai Fjords National Park. Exit glacier here. Oh, looks like number 1. It's a little on the small side, but nice and flat. Yeah, you could definitely stick. Well, for sure you could put 2 in here. You might even be able to stick 3. No fire though. No firing. Number 2. Yeah, this looks a little bit bigger than the last one. Not by much, though. Yeah, you're sticking maybe 2, or if they say 2, I think you can max out at 3. Down tree here. Oh, wow. Got a view. How 4s are ring around this tree. 2 trees. Yeah. One guy over there, one guy over there. Gonna hang out in the middle. Actually, if you were hammocking, there's not enough room there. And you know, I don't hammock too often. Let's see. You could, I don't know if you'd use that for a hammock or not, that aspen. That one looks all right. Kind of an interesting point. I don't hammock camp, so you might have a little bit of an interesting time. You can see right out to the river. Start to see these colors pop. Hopefully they'll be even brighter tomorrow. 5. 5 is kind of spread out. I kind of like this. Yeah, I mean, I probably stick my gear right there. Maybe over here. Yeah, 5's this is the spot. Because you can see you can see a lot. 6, there's not, yeah. 6 is just okay. Oh, this is probably the biggest one by length, maybe. And there are the bathrooms. So, nice pit trench. Nice. Yeah. This is a sweet little spot. And this being the time of year it is, not many people. I saw one tent back there, that was it, one. And I didn't see any people, which means they're probably out there hiking, would be my guess. So they're probably going to end up coming back. So this is Friday, day, let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is the end of day 4. Kind of an interesting day. Came here to Seward, then to the park. Lost my drone. That was kind of sad. Things that sucked is that, you know, it went in the water. So it wasn't like it was stuck in a tree or anything. It just died. It was flying, had plenty of juice. I don't know what the issue is with it. It's just, it went dead stick. It was my second run. I was flying it out, wanted to get a little bit closer to shore, and then it went dead stick. So, you know, it wasn't working, wouldn't move. And then it just stopped communicating, and then all the power went out, and it had like 90-some%. You know, it's got about a 12-minute battery in the drone. Yeah, in the Spark. And it should have, well, you know, if it was juicing the battery, it would have started beeping and came home first. But it didn't. It had some 90%. And probably maybe 25 feet up at most, 30. And went dead stick and just fell like a rock right into the water. Tried to fish it out. I managed to get about 3 feet deep. That water is cold. That was this morning. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow night, when I leave here on day 5, maybe on my way out, maybe I'll swing by there. I'll kind of clean myself up a little bit, kind of de-stink, and wade in there, see if I can find it. Probably slim shot that I'll find it, but and it'll be pretty cold. But I think when it's 50-some degrees here in the evening and it's nice and warm, it'll make it a little bit easier to go in there. So, all right, this came from the parking lot and heading up the Harding Icefield Trail, 8.2 miles round trip, which means it's about 4.1 there, and it's about 3,000 feet up. We're really close to sea level here. I think this is maybe, I don't know, 600 or 700 feet above sea level, so not much. And we're going above 3,000 feet. So, yeah, it's gonna be a heck of a hike. Looks like there's a sign up here. We gotta sign a trail register. Let's get that done. One hell of a view. We got a long way to go still. Long way to go. I think I've gotten not even quite 3/4 of a mile. much to see in the shelter here. Kind of neat though. Everybody's put stickers and marked up here where they're from, what year. A lot of graffiti. I think this is Scotland. It's under view of Mexico. So yeah, a lot of graffiti. Ice field shelter. Cold, cold, cold. Windy and cold. It's supposed to be about 50 degrees today with this wind chill. I think it's down to about 30, 20, somewhere around there. Great view though. It's morning of day 6 and I'm on the third and final leg of my trip in Alaska. There's evidently a really big glacier over my right shoulder, so we'll probably have to go up the street to be able to see it. This has been a pretty good car camping experience for me. Let's take a look and see what the kiosk says. Kind of looks like there's no real view in this spot, so we'll have to probably go up the road. It is cold. It is freezing out here, but look at the beautiful view. This is day 6, and I'm at a glacier, another one. You'll see it behind me here in a second. It's actually right there. Yeah. Tree, yeah. Right here. This is Wrangle-St. Elias National Park. So, pretty big mountains. I think there's a 16,000 foot peak in there. They go along this way, and you can barely see them, but when you follow the ridge line, they're there. You can actually see the peaks. So, they're pretty big. So this is leg 3 of my trip. This is Sunday. I've got Monday in McCarthy and Kennecott, and then Tuesday it's the long drive back to Anchorage, and then flying home. So I'm down to my last couple of real days in Alaska. All right, well, we're in Chitna and we're getting ready to go on the McCarthy Road. As you can see, there's the sign, McCarthy Road. Road ends at Kennecott River, 62 miles. Limited services, drive at your own risk. Watch for loose railroad spikes. Check the road conditions. Check locally for road conditions and services beyond this point. This is going to be the, well, kind of the scary part, actually. The fact that we're going to be driving like 20, 30 mile per hour, taking a couple hours to get down here, and worrying about whether or not I can make it through without getting a flat tire. Well, we're about 15 miles in on the McCarthy Road, so we're doing pretty well. That means we're a quarter of the way here. I think you can see the bridge, and that's a 1-lane bridge. My hat's fucked up. All right, well, 61 miles. It took me a while. I went kind of slow. It took 2.5 hours. You can do it in 2 hours easy, for sure. I'm driving the rental car, and I was kind of afraid that, you know, I didn't want to damage anything on the vehicle, let alone get a flat tire, because I have a Subaru as well. And yeah, you have a donut. You don't have a real tire. So Didn't want to do that, but the 61 miles, not bad. Ice climbing, natural payphone. I think that's what it says. I just gotta watch out for bears. There is a car. There's a car over there, so I'll let you know how that goes. You know? There's got to be, well, there you go. I think what I'm going to do is find out how much it is to camp here so that I'll be pretty close. Park. There's some ladies going down here in pack routes. Water looks cold. It's still sunshiny. Alright, that looks like the lodge. And what I need to know is if these bikes are community bikes. Well, that one's got a flat tire, so even if it was a community bike, it'd be no good. I mean, I'd take that, drop it off in McCarthy, be back in like 20 minutes. We're doing work in here. Okay. That's evidently where I'm at. Blackburn School Visitor Center. Oh, this is fairly long. This is at least half a mile long. Well, this is the Kenai mine, and we're about 5 miles out from McCarthy and where I'm parked. And without a doubt, this is a really cool spot, but because I'm here on a hazy kind of day, it doesn't look as great. And when the sun's out, if I would have got here yesterday, it would have been a lot better, a lot brighter, the colors would pop. It actually kind of looks a little dull right now. They're actually working on it, and this is the end of the season. They're doing the rehab work on the mine and on the other building. It's really kind of neat. You see on the other side here, I'll show you in a second, where they worked on things and they fixed things. And as they gently but slowly but surely start to rebuild this old mine and this old mill, a lot of tailings, a lot of junk in here. There are signs that say, hey, don't drink the water because the water is poison. So it's really kind of interesting. Now, if you walk beyond this, in about 2 miles, you'll get to the glacier, and the glacier is pretty cool. I went about halfway because I'm running out of time. As you can see, it's kind of overcast, and the weather is going to change, which is why I'm trying to get out of here, because I got a feeling it's going to rain, and when it rains, I'm going to be on the McCarthy Road, and I want to get out before that.